guys, Naturalhair here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much guys for clicking and thank you so much for choosing to watch this channel. Today's video I am going to encourage somebody out there who wants to start locks to go ahead and start locks now. If you are the kind of person you are scared, you don't know about locks, you have no idea about your journey of going to do locks or having locks, or maybe you have heard what people are talking about locks and you're scared, today is your day. And the reason I'm saying that, I am the person who never thought that I would have a locks with the kind of hair that I used to have, which I really did have hair, but I didn't even think that my life, I couldn't even figure out my life with locks, okay? So if you are the kind of person who was clueless about locks like myself, this is your video or this is your content, okay? So I'm here to encourage somebody. The reason why I want you to start your locks if you're scared, and I want you to make the right decision, and I want you to ask yourself this one question: why am I starting locks, or why do I want to have locks? If you can answer that question, and then you're right. If you can say yes to that question and some reasons why you want to have locks, and then this is your time. So when I started my locks, I'm going to give you a little bit of my story. When I started my locks, I didn't have hair, and I was the kind of girl who used to hide myself inside the wigs a lot. I was a wig girl, you name it, all kinds of wigs I was wearing them, until the story is long, but until one lady that I call my friend, she said, well, you can go and try locks. That's when my head was like, huh, try locks, me? And I tried it, and oh my goodness, 2 years later, this is Naturalhair with plenty of locks and lots of locks and embracing locks. Speaking of point number 2, you have to be open-minded about your locks. You have to know your locks is your natural hair, like anybody out there who has straight hair, who has curly hair, who have all kinds of sorts of hair, and your hair is another type. It's a type among many other types, and you are a human being, and it's your natural hair, and you deserve to have your natural hair the way you wish. If you can answer and you can open your heart and your mind like that, and then you're gonna go ahead and start your locks. Another thing I want you to do for me is to not listen to people. Oh my goodness, people out there, there are good people out there and there are bad people out there. People would come and tell you, oh, those locks, they look bad. Oh, I don't like people who wear locks. Oh, locks don't have good history. Oh, people who have locks, they associate with this and that. People will come with plenty of things to say about locks, and they will discourage you from starting locks. But I want you to know, when you start your locks, number one, know it's your hair. Oh my goodness, it's a natural hair that is growing from your scalp, and all you need to do is to nurture your hair. Once you make a decision you want to start your locks, go ahead and start. And I know that this scenario people have out there, or when you do your locks have a good stage, they have an ugly stage, they have a bad stage. But you know what? If you really have the heart of starting your hair or your locks, you don't care about none of that. You don't care about ugly stage. You don't care about, because you're ready. You don't care about bad stage. You don't care about all that kind of shenanigans people talk out there. So I want to encourage you to put all that aside and start your locks from your heart. All these things, and ignore the people, what they say. They're gonna say what they say. Your friends are gonna laugh at you, maybe at school or work or whatever. But you put your head up and say, this is my hair and I am going to grow my hair. I know most people scared, especially starter locks, like how my head is going to look like people, the shape of your head. God gave you the head, they gave it to you, and God knows the kind of type of hair you have on your head, so it's gonna be all right. Don't care about your head type and shape and style. Go ahead and start your locks. Oh my goodness, we have all this scenario going out there. So I want you to open your heart and check yourself and say, hey, if Umoto lifestyle can look like this with locks, why not me? So my video today is to encourage you to do that. It was hard for me to start locks as well. It was time for me to check my friends and hear what they say, my family, what they're gonna think about me, my church, because you know some churches, when you go like this to church, they have their own ideas. My work, what my work is gonna embrace me or they're gonna fire me. You know, you have to check all that. But remember, it's still your hair. The work you do, if those people believe that this is your hair, no one is going to play with your hair. If you embrace yourself with your hair, if you stand still and put your head up and rock your wigs, no one is going to say anything about you. You know, some of the things, it's us who put it inside our hearts. We just kind of come in with these memories and rethinking and trying to think what other people say about us. But actually, when it makes sense, when you look around it, it's like nobody even looking at you. Nobody even cares about your locks because they have their own hair to deal with. Those people who have straight hair, they have their own ways of dealing with their straight hair. Those people who decide to have braids, they have their own ways of dealing with braids. If people decide to wear wigs, they have their own ways of dealing with the wigs. If they decide not to cut their hair, they have their own ways of cutting their hair. They're dealing with their own emotions or whatever they're going through. So everybody is going through their own style. So no one is going to come here and tell you your style looks better than my style. Your long wig looks better than my lock. So this style looks better, short style. So no one should be able to come to you and tell you about your hair. So your hair first starts from you and your own decision and what kind of hair you want to embrace at that moment. So if you are the kind of person who is out there, please stop all these shenanigans, stop all these stories. Go ahead and start your locks. Okay? So today I'm here and joy and happy and just to tell you to start. And if you don't know how to start locks, there are people, they're locticians. You can ask locticians. Or you have friends who have locks. You can ask them how they started their locks. Or on social media, there's so many videos out there, good teachers out there who will teach you how to start your locks. So you shouldn't have an excuse of telling yourself, oh, I can't start locks because I don't know. No, you can start your locks if you are ready and if you are open-minded. And please don't give excuse on nobody and don't let nobody discourage you from starting your locks. Okay guys, today it was my video. I wanted to encourage you guys, and if you come across this channel, please don't bypass without subscribing, and also give the video a thumbs up. Also put your notification so you don't want to miss any of my videos. So today's work, go ahead and start those locks. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.